Hi, Humi. Okay, I'm making you a video to show you the painting that I made for you, which is totally special and different than anything I've ever done before. You have an underwater seaweed woman goddess. She's phenomenal. She's gorgeous. She's an underwater creature. I couldn't even believe what I was making when this sort of manifested itself. It took me a long time, believe it or not. Like every little fish, every little line, and I mean, she was the first thing to present herself, and everything else came next. And it sort of started out with a watery sort of world, and then some fish, and then that watery world with fish, then she became the presentation and the forefront of it all. And this guy I had to do behind the, like, with her already done, and this guy and all these fish and all of this stuff sort of came about around her. She's sort of a goddess with all these fish, then extra fish sort of coming in around her. This was about detail and surprises, and it could be a little bit difficult, but if you put your mind to it, you can come out really manifesting something really unique and beautiful. And I've never been called to paint any underwater spirits or anything of that kind, so this is the first one I've ever done. And I loved it. An underwater world. I'm used to doing like gardens and things like that, so an underwater garden with a goddess of seaweed was really special, with fish and everything. It's really special for me. Do you see how everybody's really happy? These guys are kind of their own little worlds, but we have a lot of really happy fish. He had even a smile on his face, but it sort of got covered up by her hair. Um, this is your painting. I'm really excited about it. So you're starting a bit your own crystals business, and that is fantastic. Good for you. That's wonderful. That's you stepping into, I want to do this, and now doing it. How many people say, I want to start a crystals business and then just go for it? Most people are like, dream about that, but never actually pursue it. So you're already ahead of the game, which is amazing. All right. Humi, I'm going to just relax here, and we'll see what this goddess, water goddess, is sharing. It's sort of the experience of a deep breath. Inhaling, being patient. I see what is a girl. It must be some sort of subway system or a really long bus, but she's sitting occupying a chair. It definitely is more like a train or a subway system. She's waiting. She is waiting. There's nobody else here but her. Will this train ever take off? Will this subway ever get moving? It's not really for her to mind waiting. She's okay waiting. Sometimes you have to wait in life. She doesn't necessarily mind that she is the only one here. She has some sort of bag sitting on her lap, and she's doing this with her fingers. Just like she's waiting. She's wondering if she should get up and go. As she is waiting, throughout this, I've been noticing the lights getting dimmer. The lights outside this train are just getting turned off, and even the lights inside the train are now starting to dim, as though we're closed for tonight, is kind of the feeling of it. They're closing this line down, this train, this direction, this. But you're still sitting here waiting. There's even a contemplation about you becoming the conductor of this train. You doing the impossible. Can she do it? Can she be the conductor of this train? This is huge. In your spiritual atmosphere, you have the most impossible scenario, and you're just waiting for this train to take off, and everything is revealing to you that there's nobody here and this train is never going to go. And so you need to get off of the train. All the energy is telling you, just get off of the train, but you're not listening. You say, well, if nobody's here to drive this train, then I will do it. Because I'm not getting off of this train, and I'm going to go exactly where I plan on going. I mean, it's amazing that this is happening right now. You are choosing and you are stepping into something big. But she hasn't done it yet. She hasn't stood up. She hasn't done that yet. She's just thinking about it. She definitely is stubborn and she's not going to get off the train. And she's even thinking, well, maybe I'll wait until tomorrow when they get back. At the same time, she doesn't even want to do that. She's starting to notice that, I mean, the energy of the scene, the everything is changing. It's not really, it's taking us from a human world and it's pulling us into a spiritual one. It's not a human train now, it's definitely a spiritual train. And I can feel the difference. And it's dark, it's a dark void space. You don't have to stay in a dark void space. In the spirit realm, you can go anywhere you want to, lickety split. Before you know it, you're there. You just choose and then you go there. Everything is getting darker and deeper within you and then within the space as well. Like an abyss, like a deep abyss space. But there's no water in this space. It's just a void space. It's what is a void space? It's pure black. There's nothing to see here, but it's full of your energy. What energy is filling the void space? Depth. Deep feelings, deep longing, creating the energy of an abyss. The train even itself is turning into a fish, and you are moving out of the fish now, the inside of the fish. You are sort of a human being wandering the depths of the ocean. And it's empty down here. There's nobody down here. The fish even swam away. In this deep, dark space, what is really here for you but yourself? In this space, all you have is yourself. And you're at the deepest, darkest part of the ocean. Again, there's not necessarily a water or liquid, but there is. But that's not really part of my experience. I don't experience the water aspect. You keep wanting to go deeper still. How much deeper can you go? You're actually manifesting a doorway and walking downstairs under the abyss of the ocean. How much further can you go? My spirit guides asked me, why do you think she's choosing to go down there? It feels like she's lost a part of herself. It feels like she's trying to find some part of herself. What do you think she will find in the deep, dark place? All she finds is longing. All she can discover truly on this quest is longing. What has she actually found? More longing. When she keeps going deeper, she only finds more longing to go deeper. But what does she ever find? Only more longing to go deeper still. What is down there that you are trying to find that is so important? There's no happiness down there for you. But yet you continue to go deeper. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised by what you discover on this journey into the depths of yourself. I can't even begin to define how deep this is, but you have to remember to smile on the way down, okay? Because when you start getting serious, when you start filling with that type of energy, you're gonna only manifest more of the same, you know? It's sort of like people who are happy are infectious. Like, that happy person is making me smile, and I don't even want to smile today, but they're making me smile, you know? Or that grumpy person makes me grumpy. So when you go down to deep spaces, deeper spaces still, even deeper spaces still, remember to smile, because the energy of a smile is infectious and it manifests smiles in return from the places you will go. If you are wanting to find a smile, you must smile as well. You smile and then you receive a smile. You give a smile, you receive a smile. On this journey of looking for something, be sure to smile, okay? We got a lot of happy faces here in this painting. Smiling. Reminding you to smile too in the deep abyss world. You've even disappeared from my eyes. You are so deep, I am not able to access you. You are too deep for me to access you. I can always access you, I'm just not allowed to go there. In fact, I feel like I'm turning into a bubble and I'm bubbling up to the top. Bubble, 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 up to the top. I'm getting lighter. I'm moving up to the top. It's bright and sunny up here. It's refreshing. It's fun. It feels good. Splash. It feels happy. Bubble, bubble, bubble. I'm still going up. It's awesome. Don't underestimate the fun in bubbles. Don't underestimate the fun and joy of the journey and the experience. And filling you with really positive energy vibrations. A really positive, bright, fun moments. Like being a kid and splashing in the water. It's finally summer. And I can splash in the water again, and it makes me feel so happy. It brings out the smile in me, and it brings the sunlight upon my face, and I am now bright and happy and squealing like a kid splashing in the water for the first time in, all these months. Now it's summer again, and I can swim. It's great. You're still working on catching up to me, but you are also agreeing that it is time to transition to a world full of sunlight and warmth and welcoming people. People coming and going, people in your world, fresh new faces, a train that's going to take you places. And it's okay to be along for the ride sometimes. You're starting to show me a huge wave of joy and positive energy, whole new things, and the feeling of freedom to laugh and be playful and just enjoy life and enjoy people and enjoy a world where you are not alone in your own world, but actually enjoying the interactions and the experience of others, and sharing gifts and receiving gifts of smiles, right? Giving a gift of smile and receiving a gift of smile. But you're wanting to do so much more than that. You're wanting to give a gift of healing, a Mother Earth gift that does more than just make people smile. It transforms their energy field. It transforms the way they feel about themselves and the world they're living in. It gives them a rock friend. It's all of that. It's positive stuff. You're in the right neck of the woods. This seaweed goddess here is sort of waving hello like that. And the water too sort of makes her sort of wave as well. So she's doing, and she's smiling as the water is sort of moving her back and forth and she's sort of waving. She's totally like seaweed. She's beautiful too. She's natural. She goes with the flow of the tide. Wherever the tide takes her is where she is meant to be. She does not resist the flow of the tides, nor should you. Be like the seaweed. You need to go with the flow of the tide as well and smile, okay? And rejoice. Be happy. And grow. Enjoy growing in this experience. When you smile, your divine beauty, your divine heart, your divine loving energy, it radiates. And lots of people start to show up, see? So it's sort of like I had this empty ocean. And then there were fish. And just a little, just like these guys. Just some fish. And then some other little fishies. And then there was you, the seaweed goddess. But that's not even all. There's so much more. Never stop smiling. Never stop going with the flow of the tide. There's going to be a lot of friendly faces entering into your life, a lot of happiness entering into your life, and even like mysterious growths and going and getting through them. It's really positive and fun, and like a child getting to splash again the first time. It's like finally summer, the weather's right. And there's going to be a lot of happy faces showing up. That is a huge part of the message as well. Smiles invite more smiles into your life. They keep saying that. And the energy, the positive energy is attractive. It's what makes the goddess. It is the positive love energy is what manifests the goddess. And you radiate your love, radiate your smile, radiate your positive energy, and now be attractive to the world around you. People will see the goddess energy, the divine feminine, the joy, the love you have to share, and your life will fill with schools of fish, of people smiling, and lots of happiness. I see a whole different person in this moment, in this scene, than I saw at the get-go. I saw a determined girl. I mean, she was maybe 15 or 16 or so, by herself, in a world by herself, solving her own problems, doing her own thing, looking for something deeper than all of this. And now in the end, she is choosing to be like the bubbles and come up into the sunlight, and to express her radiant side, her love side, her smile side, and really share that wealth of her energy to manifest more smiles across the world, across the globe. And she's doing that. Super warm, loving energy, super happy. It's the way life should be, and it's the way life is manifesting because you're choosing that. You're choosing that. You're giving it a try. It's all that I can share. for this video message. That was really wonderful for me. Thank you for this experience, Humi. I'm delighted for you to have your painting and to be reminded of the smile every day and to see we get us is going with the flow. Hi. That's you. Okay. Well, I wish you a wonderful day, and I really wish all the best for you in your life. Thank you for this wonderful experience, this wonderful opportunity to connect with you. And I wish you all the best.